Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to take a look at another product here that was sent to me from DIY Detail. It's the Restore and Protect. It's their plastic trim coating. First off, I want to thank Ivan and Nick for sending this out to me here to kind of share my experience with you guys on camera, how to use it, what type of experience you're going to have when you use it, and overall performance as I'm putting it on a personal vehicle so I can actually see how it's holding up long term. So let's get to what this product is for. So I'm just going to read you the description that they have on their website. So price, it retails for $59.99 US dollars as of June 2024. So let's just round up to $60. And it says right here, DIY Detail Trim Restore and Protect is the latest in trim restoration technology. If your trim isn't looking factory fresh, DIY Detail Trim Restore and Protect will return it to better than new condition. Using advanced winning technology, DIY Detail Trim Restore and Protect revitalizes your trim, adding a black dye to give that dark look you desire. Adding long-lasting ceramic protection to your coating will enjoy long-term protection to keep its newfound youthful appearance. So that's what the description of the product is. The other thing I want to mention is this is my second video because my first video was not very good because you couldn't see anything I was doing on camera when I was applying this on here. So again, I'm making this video just to kind of go over the application process because the areas I did not coat are the front lower bumper here and the rear cover on the wiper blade that's plastic. So I'm going to coat the rear wiper blade cover just to show you how this works on textured trim. Now in terms of prep, you can head over to the video that they have on their channel, DIY Detail, on how to clean and prep your trim. Basically, you're going to wash the car first, rinseless or bucket wash, completely up to you. Then you're going to follow up with all-purpose cleaner, whether it's all clean from DIY Detail or again your favorite all-purpose cleaner that you have on hand. I've been playing around with Alka-Hest from Alchemist Car Care. That's what's in here, so I just used that. Then I used the Gold Standard polish, and this is not the red jeweling pad. This is just a Lake Country red pad that I had on hand. I put some Gold Standard polish in here. You can see how it looks black because I did polish the plastic trim to remove any embedded dirt that was in there and kind of deep clean the plastic. This is not going to stain your trim. And then I followed up with the DIY Detail panel prep just to remove anything that's any polishing oils from the Gold Standard polish. The other thing I want to mention here is DIY Detail is not the first brand to bring out a ceramic product that has a dye in it. I've actually showcased this on my channel before. You have, Adams has one here, which I don't even know if they still make this. Jade has one. This is basically the same product that's in here. Again, these are both B&B blended products here. And then the ceramic trim restore from Pinnacle Black Label. I don't even know if they still make this because AutoGeek's going through some weird transition phase. I try to demonstrate that unlike Restore and Protect, which is the true black dye, this has a green. These have like a greenish blue hue to the black dye that's in there, and I try to show it on this piece, but it didn't really show very well on here. So that's a little different technology that DIY Detail's using. It's pure black, and I think this looks better than that because sometimes when you're using like these that have the greenish hue to them, the trim looks a little funky for a while until it kind of just gets to a better color here. So let's go to the application process here. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to shake this over walking. So yeah, I coated these areas here last week and these lowers last week after I coated the paint with C6 Hydro Light. Okay, so I'm going to take this back there with me. Okay, so we're going to coat this piece here, which is a textured trim. This is the one I was telling you I was doing. I did the rear bumper as well, so I just have the front bumper left, and I want to showcase this. But when it comes to an applicator, you're going to just use a microfiber towel that you don't like anymore. You know what? To basically a junk towel. This is actually a saver sheet, which I have plenty of them here. Like these are 8x8s. I just cut them to little pieces that I need, and I just use them. So actually, I think I'm gonna use a smaller piece because I'm gonna coat the front bumper a little later. So here's a little swatch here. I just need a small little piece here. Again, just cut. You don't need a saver sheet. I just happen to have these on hand. And you want to wear gloves with this because it's black dye. You can see my applicator is black. Get some of this here. Put that in the caddy while we're waiting for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply. Let's see if I can take the camera off here and show it better this way. Let me get my glasses off here because I can't see in the shade with these. So we'll coat here. I'm gonna coat down here. Okay, so I'm gonna let that set up for a couple minutes per the directions. Here, put that down. If you do happen to get some on the glass, no big deal. Kind of just look at it. So let's see. Can you see that here? Can we get out of the way? This is where I stop right here. And so this piece I haven't treated at all. And so that's the type of look you're gonna get with the plastic trim. So we're gonna just kind of let this sit up for a couple minutes, and then you're gonna wipe it off, and we'll see how this kind of blends in here. But it looks pretty good. Like I said, you can revive your plastic trim here if it's looking a little worse for wear. Again, I haven't coated this trim in probably 3 or 4 years on here. So let me just put that down. And this is a black towel that I have from Auto Fiber. It's basically like the rip and rag style towel. I chose black because this towel is going to turn black with the dye you're wiping off. So we'll just kind of just let it do its thing, and we'll let the plastic absorb the. So you let it sit for 2 minutes. The reason for that is, yes, it's flashing, but all the plastic's also porous, so the plastic's going to absorb product into it. Just like you would use Solution Finish. When you use Solution Finish, I tend to go around the entire vehicle, use the Solution Finish, and then I come back and wipe it off because I want the plastic to absorb as much of the product in there. So that's basically what we're doing here, is we're letting this be absorbed into the plastic here. And it actually looks pretty darn good. You guys can actually see that right there. And we'll see how hydrophobic it is for the first wash. I'm not washing this car probably for like another week. It's been a week since I put the C6 Hydro Light here, but I'm waiting for something else to arrive before we wash it here. So I think that's pretty good. Just gonna go ahead and lightly wipe it off here. So you can see my towel. I picked up some of the black dye in here. I am doing this outside because I don't have my room in the garage. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Once I leveled it out, you can still see the line is barely visible here. It's right here in this line here, so you can see it blended in pretty well. I can actually see it on camera here, but it's right there. So it's really hard to see once you blend it in. Let's go ahead and finish off the rest of it. There should be plenty of product because I can actually see where I left off right here. Again, a little goes a long way with this product, especially with the microfiber applicator. And I should use both hands, but let me kind of move the camera up. Just work a little larger to kind of blend this in a little bit. Yeah, I didn't want to do this in direct sun because then the surface was hot. Alright, so let that set up. So yeah, like I said, I use it on that piece. There's actually some plastic trim down here that I used it on to restore that. Just make sure that if you have a camera on the rear here, like this one does, don't put it over the camera because you're gonna make a mess. So we'll just let this set up and do its thing. While we're talking about that, I will talk about the C6 Hydrolite. I mean, this coating looks so glossy. I mean, the combination of the app polish and Hydrolite, it just looks fantastic. So I have half a bottle of Hydrolite. I'm really thinking about coating the wheels with Hydrolite on there, kind of just test it out as a wheel coating, but that won't be until like another month because I'm probably going to change out the brake pads and the rotors on here, and then paint the calipers on here. Then else, but finally the PPF arrived for these pieces here. So this pillar and then those two pieces there. So I'm going to be putting PPF on those. Okay, so I'm going to just wait another 30 seconds and we'll wipe it off. So kind of just future things I have going on. I'm just gonna, when after the first wash, I will be putting the PPF on the pillars and also the front headlights. I bought the headlight kit. Actually, I might just do the headlight kit today with a waterless wash. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe this down. Yeah, so you can see it gets all over your towel. One more time just to make sure everything's leveled properly, and again this thing's restored and it looks really nice. It's not overly glossy or anything like that. It just looks really good. I think the front cowl's still in the sun. I'll go show you how that looks in full daylight, but this one's done. And again, very simple application for it. Yeah, you can see. So this is what it looks like during the day. I did this piece about a week ago, so it looks really good in full daylight. It just looks like a brand new piece of plastic on there. So I coated this as well. That looks good. So I just want to talk about the product here again. That's the DIY Detail Restore and Protect product here for your plastic trim. It works really good. I mean, I'm really enjoying this. I think it looks better than the other ones I just showed you, and I think it just does a real good job at just kind of making your trim look really good. And we'll see how it holds up, and we'll see how it fades over time, because it is going to fade over time. But then I could just do a deep clean, say a year from now, and then just reapply it and keep it looking good. Because that's what I was doing with when I put ceramic coatings on trim for personal vehicles. I will just clean it every year, and I'll just retop it every year. With this product, I think it just works great. So we'll see how it holds up. Again, thanks for watching. If you guys have any comments or questions on this product, go ahead and post down below. If you're interested in trying this, I'll post a link, and you can use anybody's discount code, whether it's myself, Eddie's, Joey's, Jamie's, whoever. Just go ahead and support us. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. So take care, everyone. And again, that's the Restore and Protect from DIY Detail.